So let's get into some royal family mess, guys, that is going on. Camilla the rat is throwing some heavy shade, guys, at Kate Middleton. So this to me is very interesting because it's in regards to Kate's health, and I don't think that Kate would have appreciated this happening, but it goes to show you that Camilla herself isn't even buying what Kate Middleton has been trying to sell. Hey guys, that's Murad Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back at it again. It is daily and consistent content. Let's get into some royal nuggets that are going on. When it's Andrew and his escapades, King Charles's health, you also have Kate's health and the fact that she's barely seen. We have Camilla just enjoying it all, to be honest with you. Okay guys, before we get into this video, I have just dropped on Instagram. I'm going to put the picture on the video so you guys can see it, of me at the TikTok Awards in this beautiful, tweed double-breasted suit. Please go and like and support that. Of me at the TikTok Awards in the UK. They invited me to go yesterday. It was absolutely amazing. So please go and show some love, engagement, comment, responding to people on my Instagram at Murad_Morali. I have just dropped that picture. So please, it just takes 2 seconds, guys, at Murad_Morali. It's all you guys have to do. I don't ask for much. I would appreciate it. Show some love and engagement. Thank you so much. Now let's get into the rest of this video. But Queen Camilla, guys, joked that Kate Middleton's cancer clip to announce was like a shampoo commercial. So, she quipped this in a very tongue-in-cheek fashion where she joked that the way that Kate Middleton was doing this in the forest with her husband, the children, and the way that they were being filmed and seen hugging and holding hands and etc., announcing that her health was getting better, that it basically seemed like a shampoo commercial, that it's something that one should not take so seriously. This was what she remarked and saw when it comes to Kate's illness. Now, of course, she's going to prioritize Charles. Both of them were announcing that they had cancer back to back. It rocked the royal family in the year of 2024. But if there's one person, guys, who's going to be throwing shade at Kate Middleton in regards to stuff like this, it's definitely going to be Camilla. Because this was the same woman who invited Rose Hanbury and also said that she could wear the same color as her to an event in the midst of Kate Middleton's health crisis, clearly showing no respect, knowing that the tabloids have been talking about Rose Hanbury for so long, the alleged woman who was part of the affair and etc. Also, Camilla has been seen dancing with the editor of The Sun and multiple other tabloids. She knows what she is doing. So when she makes shady comments like this, it doesn't look well on Kate, because it goes to show you that perhaps there was a lot more going on behind the scenes that we might not know about outside of the health concerns in regards to Kate Middleton. So I just find this to be interesting, and I wanted to open the story that Queen Camilla is throwing shade. She always does. Camilla the rat, sorry, I just can't really call her the queen. It really just sounds wrong in doing so. But at the end of the day, I guess calling her the rat is the right thing to do, because in the Chinese year, I believe the rat is one that lasts them all, outlives the rest. And that's clearly what Camilla is doing here. She clearly is always one piece ahead of the others. And it's just very unnecessary for her to be throwing this shade or this, humorous approach to this conversation. And clearly it's been spoken about, because what she said has ran through the parties and has reached a book. A biographer has come out to speak out, and Daily Mail have been reporting it. Now, speaking more on Kate, because I feel like, outside of the health crisis, people weren't speaking about her as much, because William, of course, wants to be the center of attention. But it's been announced, guys, that Kate is missing out on the entire major trip that Prince William is embarking on in Brazil for his climate change conversations. How he is flying a private jet to Brazil, but at the same time wants to discuss climate change, I don't understand. I feel like it's a farce. It's quite performative. Before we get into Kate, there were indigenous climate change protesters who broke through this COP30 or whatever Prince William is doing in Brazil, and were protesting that whatever this was a complete farce. They spent so much money on food, money, on the buildings to create these event spaces, and money to fly there with all of them, Prince William included, with jets, when all of this money could have actually gone to attributing climate change issues. So these protesters broke through, and these videos broke online. Not a good look for William once again, and just goes to show you that this man really wants to be the focal point, the front runner, the famous one to do all the good deeds. But when the going gets tough, does he actually do the good deeds? Does he know what he's talking about? Does he stand by it? Clearly, I don't believe so from what is, the protesters are saying and what's going on there. But outside of all of that, guys, Princess Kate is skipping out on the major trip of the week. She won't be accompanying her husband throughout when it comes to Brazil next week, and there could be a very compelling reason. This week, Prince William will travel to Rio, as we all know. I believe he's there now. His wife is not going for the third consecutive year in a row. She was unable to attend due to her children's examinations. And prior to that, she was in London doing whatever. And prior to that, I guess she was in Boston. So there's always a, convenient excuse for why Kate was not around. But it looks like for this reason, guys, she is managing the relocation from Adelaide Cottage to Forest Lodge. And so therefore, that is the reason for why she can't be there with William, because suddenly now she works in real estate. Suddenly now she is a property developer, and she needs to be able to understand what goes on between, she doesn't have people around her, movers, nannies. There are people around the clock for the Queen to be. So, I don't understand why they're acting like Kate Middleton suddenly is Bob the Builder and needs to be in London for this. I just believe that, William does not want her there because he wants her to play this subdued role. And because she's been wanting to be queen for all her life, she's happy to do anything that William states. She just doesn't want that divorce. And so therefore, she is happy to just do whatever. This is the subdued role that she is playing, and William wants to be the front runner because if she's out there with him, people might look at her more than him. He doesn't like any of that. He doesn't want any of that. Even Queen Elizabeth herself was worried about the fact that William could have been this, celebrity influencer kind of king. So, it's an 8-bedroom Georgian estate, and its 150-acre grounds have already been secured to guarantee the family's safety and privacy. Forest Lodge definitely is, a great property for them to move into, but it would have been nice for her to join the Earthshot moments with William. I think that, there are a couple. Sometimes we forget that because we never really see them together when it comes to work events like this. It would have been nice for her to flown out there with him, both do the red carpet together, do interviews together, because she has been cited here and there in other places. But I'm not sure why she couldn't go with William. It just didn't make any sense to me. She was there at, the Veterans Day. She did draw good attention. There were good videos of her. So she can do public events. She can maneuver them well now. But for some reason, William does not want her anywhere around when it comes to anything that focuses on him. And we can see that. And I feel like these two don't even maneuver as a couple anymore. They maneuver as sole individuals, very much similar to Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, who live together under the same roof, who are also divorced, but somehow are together and move together as a unit. I feel like, Kate and William are kind of the same, where they just seem quite separated, but live together in the same home and just have to do things by following royal protocols. That's what it's just giving to me. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe to the channel, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. It's just one click to subscribe. That's all you guys have to do. It goes a long way. Comment down below, guys. The royal news will never stop coming. We were just speaking about King Charles's health and Andrew wanting to flee the UK, and Kate Middleton now is having heavy shade thrown at her by Camilla the rat. I'll catch you guys soon for another video.